Hello, friend, and welcome to Education Without Borders, an education agency where we work towards helping you to build your skills and knowledge to achieve a better future for yourself and for your family. I'm very happy for you to be here today. And what I wanted to talk about was ideas around how to look for work in Australia. That is one of the common things that comes up when we have our discussions with international students or students in general. What is the best way to look for work, especially if we're new to this country? So what I have done today is I have identified a number of different websites which I thought would be very helpful to you. So let's start with the first one. One of the most popular search engine websites in Australia is seek.com.au. I will put the link down below in the descriptor. But what you'll find here is just a number of things which I really like, and I think that is really great for international students. So some things you can look at is job search functions. So you can enter keywords of what type of work you're looking for. What are the different classifications that you're looking for as well? Here you can see all the different type of jobs that are available in this particular area. And also you can select the location of where you're looking for these particular jobs. And as a result of that, what you can do is you can also identify what are the different types of jobs. Is it full-time, part-time, contract, casual? And also you can play around with what type of salary range you're looking for, whether it's annually or if it's yearly, and when the job has been listed. Has it been listed today, the last few days, the last 7 days, 14 days, 30 days? If I'm looking at this on a day-to-day basis, what I'd like to do is check it on a daily basis, or maybe just every 3 days. And the good thing is you can save your search functions as well. And you can also sign up where it'll send you maybe some recommendations of what type of jobs may suit you based on you building a resume. In saying that, what you have is a profile. So you can come to your profile and build a profile of your own resume of what it is that you're looking for. The other great thing about this website is it provides you some really useful and great tips. So if we look at here, we've got exploring careers, job hunting, work life, and there's a number of different articles that Seek produces every so often. And there's one in particular that I wanted to share with you, which was about how to build a resume and how to create a cover letter as well. So really, really useful section to come to, but I'll come to that towards the end while we still go through and check some of the other job platforms that are popular in Australia. If we go to our next website, this is called Indeed. This is another popular website where you can identify and find potential jobs. So as a job seeker, you have the option of uploading your resume. You can look at different popular searches for different type of roles. You've got what type of job you're trying to look for, where are you trying to find the job, and it's just a matter of hitting the find jobs to break that down in what you're looking for. Similar to Seek, you have your sign in, you've got your company reviews, you've got your salary searches, and so forth. Another interesting one is called Gumtree. Now, Gumtree is really used for selling items like almost like kind of like an eBay. But the other thing that they also have on here is sometimes you may find some hidden jobs that are here as well. So as you can see on my screen there, it says view 25,391 jobs. So it's a good way for employers to provide jobs to potential people that are looking for work. And Gumtree tends to be one that is used for maybe the hospitality industry, where a lot of cafes may post particular jobs here. The reason for that is because when an employer posts a job onto Seek or onto Indeed, it actually costs them a bit of money, where Gumtree is a little bit cheaper than that. Another area that you could potentially look for work when you're in Australia is called LinkedIn. Now, this is a global company, and everybody has access to LinkedIn. But if you typed in linkedin.com jobs, so you are also provided with different suggestions based on how you've built your profile on LinkedIn. So these come through like your skills that you've allocated or that you've said you're really good at, and those kind of things. And one of the big questions that I sometimes get asked as well is, what happens if I am new to working and I don't really have the experience that I need to get into work? Well, coming back to Seek, there is actually a website called Seek Volunteers. So when you click on this, it actually gives you an opportunity to build your skills in a way that will help you in the future. Great for people who may have limited skills in, say, business. You can build up your skills here in being able to put that on your resume, especially if you are volunteering for a job that aligns with something that you are currently studying or have studied in the past. There's nothing better than doing that, where you can show that your resume or your CV and your skills, where you're gaining experience, come together. That is really powerful and will help you in the long run to find work in the particular field that you are interested in. So some of the examples here, for example, is collector donation, social media coordinator. So if I was, for example, in the marketing area, that could be an area that you could focus on, building your marketing skills. Fundraising coordinator, there's plenty of marketing, there's nursing, there's office administration and retail training volunteering positions. So as you can see, there is a lot of different roles under Seek Volunteer. Now, the main thing with Seek Volunteer is it is designed for not-for-profit organizations. So not only are you building your skills, but you are contributing to the local community, and it's another way of building your networking skills for your LinkedIn profile as well. So something to consider when you're looking at that kind of area. So coming back to Seek Career Advice, as I mentioned earlier, we can always click on Improve My Resume. So when you click on this section, there are a number of great different articles like free resume templates. This is what a great resume looks like. Resumes, the good and the bad. So if you're looking to build a new resume, this is a great thing to review and have a look at to help you to build your resume for the future. Now, the thing with the free resume template on the Seek website is it aligns itself with being able to put that online as well. And it also helps you to develop your keywords, not just through your resume, but also through your cover letter to help you to get that first interview. So when I click on the free resume template, some of the things I see here is it provides me with a couple of different views of what the resume templates could look like. Now, out of the three, I suggest maybe the second one. So as you can see, it downloads it straight away. And here is the example of what this resume can look like. And of course, with a good resume, you also need to have a good cover letter. So now I'm going to hit the back button, and now I'm going to come down here and click on Improve My Resume again. And then I'm just going to search through and look for an article that talks about cover letters. So here's one here, free cover letter template. So when I click on that, it brings it up. And again, it gives me an option of what this cover letter can look like. And I can download it and change it to put it into my own words and for the particular position that I'm looking for. One of the big mistakes that people make when they are applying for a job with a cover letter is they keep it generic. So my tip here is to make sure that you make the cover letter very specific to the job that you're applying for. It might take a little bit longer, but if you're applying for 4 or 5 different jobs, I would suggest that you also change your cover letter to represent those 4 or 5 different jobs to make it unique. So that way you have a better chance of getting an interview. A bonus tip that I have for you is don't be afraid to ask your friends that you create in Australia if they know of anybody that is looking to hire for a position, because that is an untapped market that you may not be aware of, and it could just be the difference between getting a job and not getting one. Don't be afraid to be yourself and be willing to ask, because if you don't ask, you don't get. I hope this video has been helpful in helping you to identify different opportunities where you can look for work in Australia to help you to be successful in the future.